All right, it's Legends Night, and we got a packed house here to celebrate. A lot of former players in the building. Anyone particularly looking to impress?
Yeah. This guy, right here. If you know ball, you know the OGs who came before guys like me. We wouldn't be here right now if this dude hadn't laid the path. That's why you see this jersey at every home game. That's a legacy in my hands right here.
How does it feel knowing he's going to be sitting courtside for this?
I've met him a few times, so I won't be nervous or anything like that, but at the same time, you don't want to embarrass yourself in front of this guy. I'm talking about the franchise's greatest player. So yeah, I'll probably bring a little extra. Just for him.
Welcome, folks. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for the latest presentation of our NBA basketball. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. And we'll hear from Allie LaForce in just a moment. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Julius Randle.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randle. Edwards is out there with Dillingham. And it's Reed in at the center position. And for Utah, Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. Then it's Coulibaly. Then it's MP. Well, we're starting to creep, Clark, towards the midway point of the season. Isn't it amazing how fast this season can go by? You and I look at each other and say, wow, can't believe we're already here.
Well, you know, Kevin, I think it's a function of us getting older, if you will. They say time seems to move faster the older you get, but clearly it's the same for the players as far as how fast the season goes. Opening night happens, and then before you know it, the All-Star game is coming up, and then you get to the backside of that, and it's usually all downhill to the playoffs and beyond.
And these home games have been very important to MP this season. He wants his squad to be seen as one of the toughest and most reliable home teams in the NBA.
It has been fun to watch MP chase that objective, right? Especially for the fans. He's kept his squad fired up every time they step onto the home court, just tearing up anyone who comes into their house.
Minnesota with the ball. Inside, here's Reed, and Reed throws it down.
Once Reed saw he had room, he went right up with authority.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I had a chance to catch up with Utah's head coach. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense, but he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Guys?
All right, Allie, thanks. And here's Edwards from the arc. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
The challenge with defending Edwards, he's a 3-level scorer.
That's for a screen on McDaniel. MP against McDaniel. Reed with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Edwards kicks to McDaniel. Pass to Randle. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Clark Naz Reed, a former 6-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, they've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
MP with video game numbers. How about the 60, 20, and 10 triple-double?
An all-time game in league history. MP just doing everything. This guy is a human cheat code.
Now, MP. Following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Kessler setting the pick for MP. And Kessler throws it down.
Sweet great dime there by MP.
Minnesota leading by 3. Here's Dillingham. A good portion of the scoring has come from him. He averages more than 18 points a game. Here's Edwards. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Reed with a screen for Dillingham. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know, sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
Now, here's MP. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Tries again. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Boy, that's old school good by MP right there. He's been watching film of a lot of greats to make that move.
That one drops. He ties it up. And Minnesota has possession. Randall outside. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Here's Dillingham. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Randall with a screen for McDaniel. Randall outside. Back to McDaniel. Just 5 to shoot. Reed with a screen on MP. And the rejection by MP. And the dunk by MP.
Oh, man, I love to see that. MP elevating.
Minnesota's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. To the inside, McDaniels. That's in, coming off the assist from Edwards. McDaniels got his second bucket of the night. For Utah, they've gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Kessler's setting the pick for MP. Pass to Kessler. Kicks it out to MP. Back to Kessler. Stolen by Reed. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Buries it from three-point range. McDaniels got 8 points. Jazz trail by 3. Kessler, a screen on McDaniels. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Outside, Edwards takes a 3. Utah with the rebound. Last game matched up with the Clippers. A tough loss there.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
And, you know, that's all about effort, and I'm sure their coach let them have it for the lack thereof.
Minnesota making a switch here. Gobert's checked in. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark, with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team, and with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Here's Collier, following the basket by Julius Randle. MP passes to Markkanen. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one. McDaniels outside. Pass to Randle. Fires the 3. Utah with the rebound. MP's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Holland. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Nice possession. MP giving him a great look there.
And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. They trail by 1. Randle with a screen for Edwards. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Holland and the powerful one-handed slam.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
Yeah, and the lead has changed hands, and it just hasn't stayed in those hands very long when it's changed. Back and forth we go.
Now here's Edwards. Coming in off a 21-point game this last outing. Gobert, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
He's trying so hard to contest that shot. Got it.
Substitution on the court.
Here's MP. He's got 11. Pass to Holland, and that one is stuffed right through.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, the big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Trey Mann is out there with Edwards, and it's Aldama in at the 3 spot. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
Now let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Clippers delivered quite a performance. He had 57 points, and he was dealing assists all around. And the entire NBA talking about his performance. It was that special. Can he do it again? We'll see, guys.
Nice work there, Allie. Thank you. In stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Jazz passing it around. Pass to Markkanen. Good.
And I need to see some more assertiveness out of these defenders.
And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Jazz.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And one more thing they've done well tonight. They've attacked the rim viciously and have gotten a lot of points by just going at the defender.
Now here's Randall. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. A nice shot by McDaniel.
I'll tell you, McDaniels eats up ground in a hurry.
MP against McDaniel. Here's MP. Hollins kicks to MP. 6 on the shot clock. There's the screen. Lets it go with the 3. Dillingham with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Pass to Edwards. Step back shot. Hits the front of the rim and out.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the team. Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
Gobert the pass to Randall. Over Markkanen. Randall no good. Utah leading by 4 to the middle. Here's Holland. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Holland's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
Hey, if the defense doesn't lock him up and leaves a gap, MP pretty much has to make the pass there.
And here's Edwards from the arc. MP grabs the miss. MP's got 8 rebounds in this game.
After knocking down 2 threes in the first quarter, he's been a non-factor from deep.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Minnesota making some changes. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Gobert. And Santi Aldama's subbed in for Julius Randle. Now here's Edwards. 10 points for him. Pass to Aldama. McDaniel sets a screen for Dillingham. sinks the three-pointer.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Here's MP, defended by Aldama. And here's MP for three. Offensive rebound. To the paint, here's Bailey. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Bailey's got his third basket of the night.
And smooth dish from MP. That's talent and teamwork.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Holland, he's checked in for the Jazz. A shot by McDaniels, no good.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backcourt.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level, but you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
Here's Dillingham. There's a screen by Aldama. Takes the three. A rebound by the Jazz. Last time they came together was in Minnesota, where they felled the Wolves.
Yeah, and last time out, they sort of shot themselves in the foot with the foul trouble. That was what led to them having such an ugly scoreline.
The foul trouble was a big chunk of it. I mean, it's hard to mount a comeback when all your key guys, your main players, are watching from the bench.
Here's Edwards. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Edwards got 12 points in the game.
He's giving them a spark because he can't win this game all by himself.
Outside, Reed. Pass to Aldama. Out to Edwards. Koulibaly with the steal. MP with it. Defended now by Dillingham. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. A fantastic string of games for him. Your Western Conference Player of the Week, MP.
And small forwards are asked to do so much in the modern NBA, and he just answers the call in every facet of the game. Tremendous numbers from him, and he is more than deserving of the award.
Trey Mann, he's checked in for the Timberwolves.
Edwards is rolling right now. If I'm his teammates, he's getting the rock every time.
That's a screen on Edwards. Here's MP. MP going to work inside.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one would be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservatively. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
A nice shot by MP.
He plays with such an edge. His style is tenacious.
Timberwolves trail by 11. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards, and it's MP with the rebound. MP's got 9 rebounds now tonight. And so it's the Utah Jazz holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We'll get you back to the action after this break.
Thanks for stopping by, everybody. The story tonight, everything, and I mean everything, is working well for the Utah Jazz.
Well, they're playing bully ball inside, so much so that, Shaq, I'm gonna let you take it.
Oh, yeah. 1, 2.
1, 2 in the place to be. Most definitely, they seize the paint like a MIC. Me and Ernie and Kenny.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference. That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
Markkanen and Kessler man the post position. Then it's MP. Then it's Koulibaly. That's the 5 on the floor for the Jazz. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you, Kevin.
Yep, a star on the rise. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks. Now, MP. After Anthony Edwards missed from long range. Kessler a screen on McDaniel. MP with it, and it's Reed picking him up. Kessler with the bucket.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Now here's Randall. He has 7. They get it back.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
We're the bars in the action. Let's bring you the list of teams that have been lighting it up over the last 10 games. The Jazz, number 1. 5th, the Timberwolves.
And they may be getting it done in slightly different ways, guys, but both of these teams are putting up a ton of points.
First free throw is good.
And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Timberwolves trail by 17. Outside, Reed. Pass to Edwards. There's the 3. Rebound, Utah. MP's got 11 rebounds in the game.
Boy, they need to pick it up here now. I mean, they're 0 of 4 coming out of the break.
And MP throws it down.
What an incredible game so far for MP. He's showing no signs of slowing down.
Randall outside. Reed with a screen for Randall. Shot to stop the run, and the jumper is on the mark. Randall's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Finally get one to drop after starting the half with 4 straight clanks.
McDaniels against MP. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Even with that miss, they're shooting 75% coming out of the break. That's a strong start to the half.
Randall against Markkanen. Randall no good.
No matter how good you are, it's tough with the defender draped all over.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Well, we've got a moment now to see this year's three-point contest and how it's shaping up. Let's take a look at some of the top candidates emerging as we see here some players who are likely to make the final cut.
Not too shabby of shooters on this list, Kevin. You gotta love the advancement and really the evolution of the three-point shot in today's game.
You look at MV, he's all the way up there at number 2 in the voting for the three-point contest. Fans and the media know that he is one of the premier long-distance shooters in the league today.
And Kevin, not to take anything away from the other facets of his game, but let's face it, that three-point shooting is what puts him on a whole nother level.
And we'll keep you posted as we find out more and as we get closer to the three-point contest once we have our final list of official contestants.
Yeah, it's going to be very competitive. That's the one thing we all know. We've got an incredible group of long-distance shooters in this league right now.
No luck for him this half after being outstanding from outside the arc in the first half.
Pass to Dillingham. No good from outside. Utah leading by 17. Here's MP. Lays it up off the glass. MP's got 33 points.
The desire to win, it fuels MP. He doesn't let anything get in his way.
The Timberwolves have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. MP against McDaniel. Pass to Randall. Shoots over Markkanen. And the rejection by MP. Here's Dillingham. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over.
While the defense obviously wasn't there in the first half, it sure is there now.
And here are the Jazz now. They're on a 12-4 run right now. And here's MP for 3. Nailed from three-point land. MP's got 11 points in the quarter. Minnesota shooting at 50% in a decent groove. Dillingham setting the screen for Edwards. Here's Randall. Rebounded by the Jazz. MP's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. And Markkanen throws it down.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
Now here's McDaniel. 10 points for him. Randall down low. Markkanen on him. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
He's having trouble getting anything to go right now.
MP looking around.
A crafty move there from MP to get to the foul line. The young man fearless inside.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Jazz.
Well, you know, for me, when you can convert this many times in the paint, I think that's a sign that your offense is really in a healthy state.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Now here's Randall. He's got 9.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
On the wing, MP. Edwards defending. Pass to Collier. Shot clock at 6. The 3 from MP. Hits it from three-point range. MP's got 41.
MP is a cool customer from 3. Great form from the up-and-coming player.
And the Timberwolves call time here. Freeman, he's checked in for McDaniel. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at Utah. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, there's Minnesota right behind him, just 1 spot down.
Right now for the Jazz, they're proving that all the talk we heard about them in the preseason was warranted. What a role this group's been on here early on.
It appears to me, though, that this group has all the ingredients for a special season.
And Utah has possession. After the basket by Minnesota, the drive by MP. And MP throws it down.
Well, MP sensed his opportunity and did not hold back on the drive.
Pass to Edwards. The Jazz making a switch here. Bailey's checked in. Santi Aldama's checked in for the Timberwolves. Randall against Markkanen. Back to Randall. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Aldama. And the rejection by MP. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. Willams, he's checked in for Markkanen. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Here's what the Minnesota Timberwolves have lined up on their schedule. On Thursday, they'll go up against Deron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Sunday, they'll be playing against Tyler Hero and the Golden State Warriors. MP, good.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
It's Edwards on the wing. Another miss by Minnesota. And so, MP will bring it up for Utah. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And the Jazz, another three.
He just exudes a love of the game, guys. You can see it in everything he does. This guy lives and breathes the game.
On the wing, man. Just 5 on the clock. Edwards passes to Aldama. Will it go? And it's MP with the rebound. MP's got his 16th rebound on the night. Down low, here's Holland, and that one is hammered home.
And really the story of this second half, one team getting the shots they want, the other not so much.
And that's why you have such a huge gap in the shooting numbers between the teams.
Inside, Gobert the pass to man. Williams with the block. MP finds Williams. Here's Holland. And that one's in. He's only missed 3 of 13.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more. You know, he's been fairly productive, but it's going to take more, either from him or somebody else.
And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That is his first foul of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. MP outside. And MP throws it down hard.
Oh, man, MP to be young again.
The Timberwolves shooting well. They're at 45%. Now Frazier. From downtown, that shot off. MB getting it done for the Utah Jazz. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that quarter. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to
checked in for the Jazz. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Edwards is checked in. For Utah, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. Pretty nice efficiency there. On the court for Minnesota. The big men on the floor for him, Randall and Gobert. Anthony Edwards out there with Trey Mann. And it's Aldama in at the 3 slot. Mann passes to Gobert. Randall against Williams. Clock at 6. Pass to Aldama. Here's the 3.
Sharp defensive instincts from MP, showing off his IQ as a defender. And another miss. Ooh, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did.
Yeah.
And we felt it. Even over here, we felt it.
It's the best way to do it, as long as you don't get teed up for it.
And here's Randall. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Mann. Offline with his 3. The Jazz have gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Yeah, they've not missed a single foul shot this half. That's taking care of business, fellas.
And as we've seen, Greg, navigating this age of social media can be difficult for an NBA player.
Yeah, a momentary indiscretion can get broadcast to the whole world. So there's a need for caution that's probably higher than in decades past.
On the wing, MP. And he gets the bucket. Holland's got 4 this quarter.
Perfect use of the pick and roll. MP allowing the play to develop naturally.
And so Edwards will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Randall with a screen for Edwards. And Aldama has it in the corner. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. Bailey with a wide open look. And here is MP. A great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and nasty jam.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
Here's Aldama. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on MP.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
The Jazz making a switch here. Willis is checked in, and then for Minnesota. McDaniels, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. And Gillingham subbed in for Trey Mann.
MP doing a great job letting the play develop, making the defense pick their poison.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T connected cam. Pass to Aldama. To the inside, McDaniels. And the rejection by MP. And the Jazz pushing it up now. Here's Holland. And it goes down 2 points. Holland's got 28.
And he's caught fire this quarter, yet to miss a shot.
Timberwolves have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. There's a screen by Aldama. There's McDaniels, and it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Well, McDaniels saying to himself, okay, you want to give me that? I'll take it.
MP inside, defended by Aldama. The drive by MP, and it's Willis finishing it off.
Nice pass by MP, showing how unselfish he can be.
Minnesota's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the 4th quarter so far. Here's Gillingham. And a miss there on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
MP with it, now defended by Randall.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Pass to Edwards. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Utah has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. They set the pick. MP passes to Holland. And another assist. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
Naz Reid, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And for the NBA, anytime there's a blip in the ratings, Clark, you've got those who will begin to criticize the state of the game. Do you find any credence there?
I think in many cases it's a bit of an overreach, an attempt to try to define something simply that's more complex, to have a simple answer for a complex situation. I do think the league is very much on the right track in continuing to listen, to criticisms and then evaluate them on their merit.
MP passes to Holland. Count that one. Holland's got 35 in the game.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
The Jazz shooting has been just good. There's another.
And to see him hit the 60-point mark twice in a year, that's a special count.
Special's the perfect word to use. Incredible scoring performances on any given night. And nearing third place for most 60-point games in a season. MP passes the house. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Out left to the wing. Here's Randall, and he makes the 8-footer. Randall's got 25 points in the game.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Jazz.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And with this win now, we're all square, 1-1. 2 more games yet to come in what's proving to be a very competitive season series.
Well, I tell you, look at these teams. They're very evenly matched. This could be one of the better in-conference battles we see this season.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for MP.
He did it all tonight and had a triple-double to show for it. Leading by example, he was tremendous.
MP against Randall. And another assist for him.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Dillingham with it. Outside Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. Over Bailey. Edwards can't hit. The 3 from MP. No good. And so it's Utah easily grabbing the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead and it was comfortable, they were not going to relinquish it.
Now let's go to our sideline reporter, Dominic Hamill.
You're fond of saying stats don't matter without the win, so since you did win, I want to ask, you had a few steals tonight, but I'm guessing you think you should have had more? Of course. Well, if you won, though, doesn't that mean you had enough?
I don't hunt steals to get steals. I play aggressively because it puts the opponent on edge. That's the right amount of pressure at the right time, makes the other team crack. So I want to apply pressure at all times. You can always be better, though. That's all I mean by saying I should have had more, okay?
Understood. Thanks, MP.
You're welcome.
Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dominic, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. So for Allie LaForce and my colleagues here at the table, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for being with us. And we'll see you next time.
MP
right here. Ms. Harkin.
Yes, thank you. MP, was tonight a little extra special knowing franchise legends were in attendance?
For sure. Yeah, I have mad respect for all those guys. They made this franchise what it is and pushed the game of basketball forward in many ways. Anytime you get to play in front of those kind of audiences, you want to bring your A game. And I think I did that tonight, don't you?
Yes. Thank you very much.
That's why you should ask.
MP.
Yes.